When most people see a home from the outside, they assume everything on the inside is happy or just fine. When in reality, if the walls could talk, they could tell a horrifying story that could take years to overcome. What does a child do? Where can they go? Is there hope?
It's often difficult for a child to tell their story over and over and over again in the detail that all of these different agencies need to know about.
The child would end up going to multiple different locations and talk to multiple different people and really be asked the same question over and over.
What I would see as the most challenging is realizing their self-worth. Children are the future of every community.
It's educating that child, that family, our community about the fact that there is hope after this has happened to children. There's always hope, and that's what the Children's Protection Center is about.
When a child is hurt physically or traumatized emotionally by abuse, CPC takes care of everything, whether it's medical exams, mental health therapy, and even forensic interviews. The trauma of the story doesn't have to be relived. The story is told only a few times, while a detective, CPC worker, and district attorney listen together. All of this at no charge to the victim and their families.
A child abuse investigation can be very complicated and difficult for a child and their family. So let's say you have a child and her name is Susie. And Susie goes to school and she tells her teacher that her uncle's hurting her. And then the teacher would tell the principal, and then they would call the police so that Susie would give a brief statement to the police officer, and then Susie needs medical attention. But while Susie's there, she has to talk to all of the different nurses and the doctors and the social workers and for that kind of service. And every time Susie would tell her story, it was re-traumatizing her. So what the Children's Protection Center is able to offer Susie and her family is a one-stop shop for all of the different services that Susie needs.
They are getting help and treatment that they wouldn't get otherwise. Without CPC, I don't think that that would be possible.
Having the CPC gives us the ability to really naturally coordinate information and collaborate our services.
In 2016, more than 1,000 cases of physical and sexual abuse against children was investigated in Pulaski County alone. Since opening our doors, the Children's Protection Center has served more than 1,500 children in our community.
When the dark times come, it's our job to be the light, offering protection and healing. We desire to help our youth so that the next generation will not relive the pains of the past.